Just like Woody and his daughter Luna. Luna's 9, Woody's dad, and they saw a very big need with the California fires. I mean, they're the worst yet. They said they're very devastating right now, the California fires. Mm-hmm. And so what they did was connect people who own RVs to people who lost their homes. And now, together, Woody and his daughter Luna have delivered 95 motorhomes or RVs to people who need to use them as their life is getting put back together.
What in the world? 95? Now,
95.
How far are they traveling?
All over the place.
Oh, my goodness.
All over the place. They go, they get the RV, they drive it right to the person who needs that RV because they need a place to stay, which is wonderful. I mean, they lost everything because of the wildfires, and now since they're displaced, there's currently about 100 families that are on the waiting list right now. And so Woody and his daughter, Luna, again, she's 9, they developed emergencyrv.org. And so with emergencyrv.org, people are signing up who own RVs to say, okay, this family can use it. And then there are those who are going to that site saying, I need it because I lost everything because of these fires in California.
Wow. I mean, if you have an RV that you're not currently using, maybe you're not taking vacation until next year, that would be an awesome way to just jump right into the fray. Somebody else will drive it out there for you. That's pretty cool.
I just like how they're just doing it, just to help out people like that. And it's a simple thing. And it's a big task too. You would think, I wonder how many people would say, okay, use my RV to people they don't even know. But all these people have caring hearts,
Wow. And he's teaching his daughter already at such a young age that this is what you do when you see somebody in need. You look and see, where's my skill set and how can I plug in?
Rob and Liz,
his morning crew.
Big, beautiful day and a beautiful weekend ahead, too. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on His Radio. Very curious on why you listen to His Radio and how you find hope of Jesus when you listen to His Radio.
Because I am 9 months clean today. 9 months ago, I was on drugs and in a very bad relationship, an abusive relationship. And ever since I got clean, I have turned to His Radio and listened to the songs they play, and it has just really given me an upbeat outlook on life. And I love listening to His Radio. And when I exercise, I listen to His Radio when I work out, and it just makes my day so much more peaceful and relaxing. So I wanted to give back to His Radio because they have really been a big part of me being clean and having a wonderful life every day, just listening. So I'm just hoping that my $180 may not mean a whole lot, but I hope that it keeps them on the air to give this opportunity to someone else. Thank you so much to His Radio.
Oh, and thank you for sharing the hope of Jesus with others. I mean, you get so much and you're clean, and your gift is going to bring hope to so many people. Thank you for doing that. We're listener-supported, and Share-a-thon, which is how we raise the operational budget for this listener-supported radio station, is just a few weeks away. It starts on October 19th.
Yeah, and you can help somebody else that may be struggling with an addiction or going through just a really rough patch in their life right now. And she's doing the right thing. She's staying in the Word. She's staying in the music. She's exercising. I mean, she's really trying to connect all those dots and stay clean. You can help that next person do that. Here's the opportunity. You can go online to hisradio.com and give your gift there. You can even text the word give. That's the easiest way, probably. 800-447-7234, or just tap the My His Radio app.
Rob and Liz,
his morning crew.
Why travel one way to school when you can really travel this way to school in style? Everybody will be talking about you. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on His Radio.
Josh is 12 years old, and Josh did just that. And here's why. So Josh is needing to get to middle school. There is a shortage of bus drivers in his county. And so he and his dad were talking about it. He's like, little man, I don't know if you're going to have a seat on the bus, so we got to figure out how to get you to school on time. So Josh, again, 12 years old, said, I can kayak. He's like, you know what? You can, because there's kind of a lake by us, and there's a lake by the school, but I'm a little worried about it. So Dad's a little concerned about it. Josh decided he was going to try it. Dad kind of tracked him the whole way, and he made it, and now that's a thing. So they don't have to worry about a seat on the school bus. Now, he's the only kid that's doing this right now in his area, but I think some of the other kids are like, Mom, Dad, can I try that?
That's pretty cool. I wish I would have had a kayak and that there was a river behind my school from my house. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
is the best.
Well, it's very specific circumstances that this has to happen for him to be able to kayak to school. But evidently in their area, oh, and he's also a Boy Scout, and he wants to, I think he's going to earn a badge doing this somehow, but he wants to
Well,
be an
hey,
Eagle. I know. And
perfect.
his dream is to be an Eagle Scout. And I think with this kind of ingenuity, I mean, this kid's trying to get to school. I think he's going to do
Well,
it.
he's got his kayak badge by now.
Exactly.
If there is a kayak badge. But think about the great shape he's going to be in. He's going to have great triceps and biceps and forearms. He's going to have veins popping out.
And,
You
maybe
know?
he gets a college scholarship and he's on a rowing team somewhere.
The Olympics.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Okay, listen, if you're thinking your vacation you've always wanted to take was at Corpus Christi, Texas, we've got you covered with His Radio's Vacay Your Way and our business ministry partners, Faith Wireless. If you're thinking North Dakota is the place you want to go, got you covered. Or Hawaii, or Key West, or New York City, or Antarctica. It's all there with Vacay Your Way because you get to set up the vacation the way you want it to. It's Rob and Liz on His Radio.
Yeah, if you want to go to North Dakota in the middle of December, that's your dream. It may not be someone else's, but it may be your dream if you love the
Might
snow.
have good skiing in North Dakota, right?
I think they would. So if you want a vacation that is totally yours, you choose where, you choose when, what you do on that vacation, and really who you go with, then Vacay Your Way is right up your alley.
So easy to win. So Share-a-thon's coming up October 19th. We're giving this away on the very first day of Share-a-thon. At the end of the day, we're going to do a drawing. And if your name's in the hat, I hope we draw your name so you can have the Vacay Your Way. All you have to do is text the word right now, vacay. And if you choose to give a gift right now, you'll automatically be registered to win. No gift is required, but if you give a gift now, you'll automatically be registered to win with a Vacay Your Way. So text the word vacay to 800-447-7234. You can go online to hisradio.com, and for a Vacay Your Way on the app, just tap on the My His Radio app.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Just wanted to say a big thank you. Because of people like you, Stephen says he found hope in Jesus. Because of people like you. And here's Stephen's story.
I had a real bad addiction. I haven't seen my kids in 2.5 years, and I listen to y'all all the time just for inspiration. I had called the prayer line and asked if y'all would pray for me that I would get my kids back, that I had court coming up. I'm telling you, if it's God's will, it's God's will, and by His grace, I got my kids back for the first time in 2.5 years. And I just want to say just thanks for what you're doing. Thanks for everything that y'all do for others. Keep doing what you're doing, and thanks for your prayers. I just want to say thanks.
Thank you. That's Stephen. By the way, he called our listener line, 866-447-7234, 866-447-7234 to leave that message just to let you know what your giving has done for him. And it means so much. You have offered and you're sharing the hope of Jesus with others when you give a gift to His Radio. By the way, if His Radio's touched you, use the open mic on our app and let us know your story as well. You don't have to just call that number. If you have the app, you can leave it on the open mic. I tell you, Liz, with Share-a-thon coming up October 19th, it's a big event, especially during a pandemic, to raise the operational budget for this listener-supported radio station.
Well, I think when you heard Steven, you can tell he's kind of in the car making that call. So if you're driving into work right now and you look to your right, to your left, behind you in the rearview mirror, there's somebody that's going through something. And so they may need that hope and encouragement like we all do of Jesus Christ. And this is your opportunity to share that ministry and that hope and that encouragement with them. You can just go online to hisradio.com, open the My His Radio app, or you can even text the word give to 800-447-7234 and help share that message of hope with others.
It'll be so big that you do that right now because we need a gigantic jump start as we get ready for Share-a-thon. That's just over a week away now. 2 weeks away, right? It starts October 19th. Again, hisradio.com. Text the word GIVE to 800-447-7234 or tap on the My His Radio app.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
To be fearless today, right? It's Rob and Liz, His Morning Crew on His Radio.
I saw this thing the other day where a kid lost his mind, like flipped out, laid on the ground, temper tantrum, and here's why. His dad would not let him swim in the ocean because it was 6 degrees.
Oh.
The kid flipped out.
He would have froze.
I know. Well, kids do that. They don't get something. There was another one. It was like the Golden Gate Bridge. The kid flipped out because he realized it wasn't made of gold, and it wasn't gold, and he just got upset. So I'll tell you. Okay, I'm gonna be completely transparent here and tell you what happened with my son when he was about 7 years old. We used to have those Flintstone.
Say which one?
No. So we had the Flintstone vitamins, and they always got one a day. That's the norm. You take one a day for vitamins. So he liked the way they tasted because they were Flintstone vitamins. And so he grabbed a handful, I think, or at least he took a couple. And he came in and he said, Mom, so what happens if you take more Flintstone vitamins than one? I don't know why I said it. Please don't judge me. It was quick and I'm kind of sarcastic. But I said, your skin will turn inside out.
Wait, what? He was how old?
I know. He was like 7.
7?
Yeah.
Liz, what do
I
you
don't
do?
know. Oh, he immediately just said, ooh, and just flipped out. Now
see that.
He had every reason to flip out. I don't know why I said it. I'm kind of sarcastic. I don't know why I said it, but yeah, he flipped out. He had every right to, though.
And when was the last time he actually took one of those vitamins?
Oh, no, I don't think he ever took any again.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
I think, oh, my. So here's Chris at 800-447-7234. You've done something like that for your kids, Chris?
I think it was about 4 years ago. I thought my middle child, he was 9 at the time. I thought he was old enough for I Am Legend by Will Smith, or it's a zombie thing if you've not seen it. 5 minutes into I Am Legend, and my 9-year-old was terrified. And to this day, he does not want to see any movies related to zombies at all.
I don't blame him.
Absolutely. I watched maybe 20 minutes of that movie, and I was like, I am out.
Yeah,
done.
Right. And 9 years old. You're not a horrible parent.
Oh.
Just a bad judgment.
No, Amanda said, right. Amanda texted and said, you have me laughing so hard. The skin turning inside out is hilarious. No judgment. I probably would have said the same thing, being funny.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Ooh, has this opened up the discussion? Thank you, Liz, for traumatizing your kid innocently at 7 years old. It wasn't on purpose. Rob and Liz, His Morning Crew on His Radio. And it looks like you, Liz, and me are all in the same boat because we kind of innocently have done that a time or two, I'm sure.
Yeah, Wanda texted and said, when my daughter was 8, she told me she had to go to the bathroom. She had a tinkle while we were in the car, and I told her, we're almost home. You can hold it. She said she couldn't hold it. Wanda said, that you can. And then she took it a step further and said, if you tinkle in the car, you'll get electrocuted by the heated seats. Oh, my goodness.
No.
So I think she held it for a little while.
I think so.
Okay, so Molly said, I saw a meme about this and I tried it. She texted, I told my kids when they weren't telling the truth that their eyes would change colors and I would know. So now they close their eyes when they try to tell it.
That's creative parenting.
Exactly.
That's what that is. Creative parenting. Innocently traumatizing the kids. Ryan is here at 800-447-7234. Confess, Ryan, what happened?
Yeah, I've traumatized my child. So we were on vacation last year, at a lake, and we're driving around on a boat, and my son it's one of those pontoon boats, and we're just cruising right along at a pretty good clip, not too fast. My son has a life vest on. He can swim, so I pick him up and throw him in the river or in the lake while we're driving around.
While you're
around, everything was fine. He's a big boy. I'm probably a horrible parent.
No.
Hey,
Well, I've never thrown a kid into a lake from a moving boat. You're not a horrible parent.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. Ashley, what happened?
I'm a first-time giver, and I just wanted to share why I'm giving. We have been foster parents for the first time for 10 months now, and the ages of my girls are 10 and 12. And we are just introducing them to God, and his radio has been instrumental in that. Instead of me just always preaching or telling a story, I can simply turn on the radio, and they're hearing songs that tell them that God loves them, that Jesus will never leave them, that he has a purpose and a plan. One of my girls' favorite songs is Waymaker.
Mm-hmm.
Another favorite song is God Only Knows. I just want to say thank you because it's been huge. Now they'll tell Alexa to play his radio, or they'll turn up the radio in the car when a song comes on. And they're choosing to listen to my God music is what they called it at first. And I just want to say thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, your gift, literally, Ashley, is sharing the hope of Jesus with others. And your daughters are doing that. And I love they call it God music. That is just so cool. Thank you for being a part of his radio in Share-a-thon. Share-a-thon starts October 19th, but your gift today is going to give Share-a-thon a big jump start, and more so than that, it's going to help share the hope of Jesus with others.
Yeah, exactly. You'll have other kids that are saying, we want to hear that God music, and it's because of your gift, and you are so instrumental in this. Without you, it can't be done. So you can go online, hisradio.com, tap the My His Radio app, or just text the word give, 800-447-7234.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Hard, isn't it? Just to let go and let God, but let me tell you, when you do, it's so freeing. Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio, they say pitfalls, surprises, dangers in the jungle. Ooh. It's a new ride. It's called Jumanji. It sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. But here's the thing.
Yeah?
It's coming out next year. It'll be at a nice resort, and you got to travel a little bit to Italy. There you go. Enjoy Jumanji ride.
Okay, I want to go to Italy. I'd like to go to this resort. If it's just an adventure ride, I'm all in. If it's a roller coaster, not so much. And I wonder if it's based on the original Jumanji or the updated, like The Rock Jumanji.
I have no idea.
See, I don't either. And I mean, they're both fun, but I like the newer version a whole lot better. And I know a lot of people don't, so.
That's why there's so much mystery behind it, because they say pitfalls and adventure and all that stuff behind whatever this ride's going to be, but it's way over in Italy at a resort.
Well, I think we should go.
Well, enjoy that.
Okay.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
It is so interesting to me to hear from people saying where they would go if they win vacay your way from his radio and Faith Wireless. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio.
Yeah, Amy said, and she texted this in, she said, I want to go to Wyoming. I bet that's someplace like she wants to ride horses, and who knows? There's so much to do.
I like how you said Wyoming. Wyoming. Because it's a big destination, right?
It really is so much to do. And yeah, it's huge. It would be one of those places that is not necessarily at the top of my list, but certainly a place where I think most of us would want to see.
Well, I would like to visit. Yeah. You know, there are places I don't want to visit. Wyoming sounds like it would be a cool place to go. And Amy wants to go there. So if she won vacay your way from his radio and Faith Wireless, then she's going to go to Wyoming. Where would you go? We're really curious about that. Let us know on the My His Radio app. So if you're listening on the app right now, just tap on the open mic and let us know where you want to go with vacay your way, because you get to set up your very own vacation when you win it on the first day of Share-a-thon, which is just 2 weeks away.
Yeah, and we'll even have a travel agent or specialist right there to help you with all the details. Take that stress out of it, but you pick where you go. Vacay your way. Part of Share-a-thon, you can give your gift. Go ahead and get registered, pre-registered right now just by texting VACAY, that's VACAY, to 800-447-7234, hisradio.com. Or it's simple if you're on the app, just open the My His Radio app.